Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to the Sinking City. And indeed, last time around we finished the quest about the lost letters, voices, whatever the pieces of paper, and we hunted all of them down. I'm gonna admit it was a tiny bit anticlimactic to not get like an ending sort of a dialogue or something up from that. It just gave me just experience points and stuff like and just not even like a dialogue from our good detective himself. I'm like, oh, huh, that's a little odd, but sure. With that though, we're good to go and good to continue. And the Lost at Sea is probably the one we're going to be tackling today a lot here. Probably, the main story, at least for that much. But before I do that, I want to go check on the fish market if there's anything side quest that's in there. Because uh, if I'm understanding it correctly, that the fortune teller is just not accessible anymore. It seems that, this game has a lot of missable stuff, so if I see a side thing I can talk to or look at, I should probably just go and do it, I think. The fish market is in, let's see here. There. It's actually decently close too. Just turn back a straight shot with the boat and all that, so. About here. And here and then straight shot with the boat. The boat will be our salvation to that direction, as far as I understand. Yep, jump over that. Yep, there's a boat. Woo! It is very useful to have all these boats at the ready, that they usually just are where you need them to be. It's not always the case, but it usually is, There we are. I'll do one tiny little thing. Give me a second. I'll check that Yeah, fine. Should be okay. It just is what it is, Hi. Right, so. Fish market. Does anyone talk here? Hello? Whoa, what is... Even a flashlight isn't too helpful, but there's something very tentacly in that aquarium. Whoa. Oh, I think that might be a huge bunch of moray eels. Or something. Hi, do you talk?
What are you selling, mister? I don't see any goods.
I offer what everyone in this Borg needs most. Safety and comfort. You a newcomer? Where are you staying?
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, old Victor always thinks so small. A man of your talents could earn his board 100 ways. Maybe you want some more spending money?
I'm
Got a
listening.
job for a private eye, mister? I'm always up for a good side gig.
That's what I like to hear. I'm Walter. I need someone capable to take care of an issue on my property. Local fauna, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Real estate's a risky business. How'd you get into it?
All my life I was a common fisk trader. But I wanted more. I dreamed of being a landlord, a man who never works. So I scrimped and saved, and bought several houses. Gonna rent them to the refugees and newcomers. And I have even greater plans.
What's the task?
Let me guess. You need a gun for hire. Or is there another task?
I need you to place these incense burners on the top floor of my properties to drive off the wild beasts. Take a photo for me as proof.
Smoke that repels wild beasts. Does that even work?
Of course it will. No doubt. I bought it from a friend I trust.
Well, okay. Just give me the address. See you
Bye.
later.
Well, let's do a thing. Open house. Awesome, we have a quest. Great, good. Right. Excellent. Hello, hello. Now, let's find happiness in whatever it is we were doing again. Also, I should probably check if the bit rates and stuff are looking okay. Seems fine. Cool. Cool. Everything looks fine. Excellent. So, let's see here. Open houses. Come on. So I need to find Walter's box first. Oh, I have that already. Okay, good. House in cover side and shells and all that. Okay, so thing at a time. Southern Cavern side, Lincoln Street between Derry and Landing. That's Derry. That's Lincoln, that's Landing. So about there. Cool. There's even a fast travel point right here. There we are. So we're like we are traversing with phone lines, just like in the Matrix. So we're gonna go here. There we are. Doing good. Going good. Going well. Yes. It's gonna be a good time. Yes. Just waiting for a loading screen because that's what this always is these days, but it'll be fine. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so it's like a straight shot from here across this weird park. Okay, I'll just leave you to it then. A lot of strange car wrecks around here. Could you go... There you go. Okay, so... Are we talking about this one? Yes. House in cover side. Can't carry any more first aid kits. We'll need to do something about that when we get... Again, there's gonna be enemies, probably, so a gun at the ready, you know how it goes. Also, there's no... Wait. Yeah, there's no ceiling. How are you gonna... I mean, yeah, you can always fix up a house. I don't argue that point, but not sure. How much did you pay for this place? It's like raining little. Hi, bye. You're supposed to die, please. Okay, that's one. That's... Come on. That's two. And that's a third one, and we're just all fine. It's all good. Yes. Took a bit of damage, but not too much. Probably. Where are ya? Where did you spawn in? Ah! Game, you're making noises at me. Oh. Uh-huh. Ah. Understood. there's like at least one of the ones that vomit a lot. Can I hit that from here? Yes. I can. Haha. Clever me. Ooh, sunlight. Cool. Great. Thanks. Fish eye perspective. Could you please not today? It's again, the sanity meter is really sensitive on the fish eye perspective. It happens almost immediately when I see bad weird stuff. What is you? Pistol round. Cool. I'll take it. Hi. Could you? I have the high ground. There you go. I could have just jumped down and shoveled him, but you know, I might as well. One bullet is it can be expensive, but it's not horrible, so you know. I'm full of basically everything that's not gunpowder or shell casings, but no, can't complain. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Also, didn't you mention something about like a roof? But ow. Oh. Right. So it's like... Surely this was not a helpful... Yeah. Yeah. But this would be, because this room is otherwise inaccessible, right? Here we are. Why are you making noises at me? What is that? Someone is banging a hammer. Something. Gunpowder shell casings. Hi. Give. Nothing. Oh. Well, something. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but... Okay, I need to get my mind around the level layout here, so let's think this through. So far this area is still the most difficult to reach. So that's the other side of the huge box set there. That's not anywhere I need to be. I could probably just jump over this hole, right? But is it helpful? Oh. You're the one doing the hammer. Oh, wait. Let's maybe not point guns at people. I didn't think that one through. Whoopsie daisy. But like real talk, how do I... How do I? Is there still a different hole I need to jump into, maybe? So upstairs... Yeah, that doesn't look like a way to go, so... Down the same hole again. Ow. Again, there's no ledge to go from in here, so it can't be that. This is not quite it either, but I maybe, if I go around the entire big hole, right? There's no floor to this, though. I don't... That sounded bad. What about that hole? Is there a floor in there? No, not really. What an interesting layout. Here? Well, not as such. I can't go past this one either. I've been there. That's not That's nothing new. Down there is the entrance I always get just come through anyway. Gonna be tricky, this. I mean, could I jump to that? The climbing mechanics can be a bit tricky in this game, so I don't know. Doesn't look like it, no. Okay. Oh, wait. Well, not quite, but okay. Yeah, that's still not gonna do much though. Oh, he did say roof, right? Top floor of the house located in southern Covenside, Lincoln, between Derry. Once inside, I'll place an incendiary and take a photo of it as per Walter's request. When you say top floor... Also, is the incendiary like inventory? No. Casebook. Can I just use this? No. What? I used the pin on map thing, but or the use on map thing. That why is it blue? Why is it 1990s snowstorm in blue? Game? Is that always gonna happen? What? Now the map is always messed up. Let's hope that get... okay, right. How do I... So now I have the... I don't know if I need to, like, have the evidence selected. I don't think I would. That has never been a thing before. I don't know. Like, one would imagine, right? Okay, this is a little more tricky than I would have expected, because the climbing mechanics are a little inconsistent in this. It's not exactly clear-cut what I can and can't climb. But it doesn't... there's no floor here, I can't utilize that. Like, basically, very clear 90-degree angles are fine. But again, this is nothing. There's nothing... I don't see any good holes in the ceiling. Okay. An excellent example of I can't jump as such. Okay. So how would one approach the notion? And there is still something defined there, so it's gotta be just an interactable thing, right? How? There's no, like, I know that looks like one could just climb it, but I promise you can't. The game is not made to have these, like, small holes from which you can just crawl and climb through. It's gotta be, like, as clear as this. This'll work. But... this might as well, yeah. But, like, a clear, like, climb this thing. Not a, uneven, angular fire escape, that's not gonna work out. That's just not in the mechanics. I don't know. I might have missed an illusion or something. It's easy to kind of not notice those sometimes. Front door again. Because this door won't work, right? Nope. The level design has never been this obtuse before. It's been fairly straightforward so far. Again, I don't need to climb that. I can just go up here. The detective vision thing isn't showing a react here thing, so that's not a thing either. Do I really need to walk through this? Really? Because it kind of seems like you just messed up your level design. Because there has been no indication to me that I could find any, like, new way in this. Again, like, I have never ever managed to climb a ceiling like this, and I don't seem to be able to here either. It's just not doing anything. Okay, what's up with this? No? You know, one would think that room would be a key, because that's the simple way to go places, but it doesn't seem to be. Nope, that's not a illusion or anything. Nope. Like, I can forgive a lot of janky game design, as I've, you know, it has come across so far. I'm sure, because like the combat mechanic controls are like from the year 1998 or maybe 2002, and the inventory system is super restrictive. You're just looting stuff you can't use because you just don't have room for anything. So it's like a combination of just having everything or nothing and nothing in between, really. But all that, I can forgive all of that if the game is kind of interesting to play and the aesthetic is just... I like the Lovecraftian aesthetic and all that. But when the design just makes a big enough blunder to essentially just stonewall the progress, because the level design is so bad that it just... there's no indication of how to do what where. Like, even the illusory wall thing was really obscure. Like, why? Back then, when I first saw one out of absolute luck. And now I have no idea where to go. Like, I've checked every corner like 10 times now. So it's either really bad level design, or there's a mechanic the game has never explained to me that I need to do here. And either is bad, and either of them is the bad video game design that's actually like actually really just super duper bad and is unforgivable, because you can't mess this stuff up so badly that you're just gonna make the player just not progress. That's just bad. That's like genuinely just like, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know. There's no way to go here. There is no, like, as far as I understand, the quest is unsolvable as it's coded. That's bad. Okay, so walk through time. Fuck. Damn it. God damn, you've had something here. Open house, fish market, cover side, upper floor, light up. The what? I'm quite certain it didn't give me a prompt, but...
What's the problem?
Wow. That prompt was not happening before. Come on. And it doesn't help that you're putting it next to an item that I can't pick up. Oh, boy. There you go. Okay, next house. So you... At least the map works again. House in Western Salvation Harbor. 7 Oaks, Eel Street, Castle Street. There. Ew, that's a rough looking spot, but okay. Fast travel time, let's do this. Yay! Telephone booth, where are you? There. Hello, telephone booth, yes. Okay, here. We're gonna go boating, it'll be soothing and calm, yes. There you are.
Extra.
Here we are.
All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Going forward. Hello, cultist. And to a boat to find the means to reach the house. So in the ballpark of this, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, oops, sorry. Up, thank you. Hi. Let's fight. I'm sure it'll go just fine, yes. Hello? Anyone home? Huh. Oh, that sounds bad. Letter about the deal. Jerry, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While it's true I own several ships, none of them can take you and your sister to the sea. Nevertheless, there are other captains in this Borg who may agree with your plan. Come to the port, find me near the entrance, and I'll introduce you to some of my friends. Yours, Vince. Yeah, renting out this place is also a bit of a problem. It's flooded. It's like literally in the flooded district. That's... Hello? No hurry. We're fine. Okay. Run. Run. Healing up. God damn, you're too quick. Those do so much damage, it's not even fair. Diary from the Sunken Flat. First of four. Sorry, 4th of January. It's... Eating fisk affects my skin a lot. Its elegant paleness has changed to an ugly greenish color. I thought my mirror was spoiled by damp, but it's not. 24th of January. The balsam I bought didn't help. I can't sleep now. What if I'll become green like a seaweed, or those nasty corals will grow on me? 13th of February. Jeremy has caught a cold, so I'm so afraid he'll lose the job. He went to the doctor and wears this ugly scarlet scarf even while sleeping. Poor Jeremy. 11th of March. The sheets are so dry that I can't sleep. Maybe a short walk will help. The water tonight is so calm, I want to touch it. 1st of April. Jeremy is so busy with work that I can swim as much as I want, and all I want is to be in the water. Yay! They became fish people. Woo! Because eating fish? Great. Okay, but that should be most of what's here. Ah, first aid kit. I will take one, thank you. And loot whatever is in here. Thank you. This one? Cool. Lots of items. Can't carry any more shell casings. It seems I gotta do some magic with them again. There you go. There we are. Now we have shell casings. Woo! Okay. So, camera. Yay! So that's key evidence. Is that all of it, though? Seems no. We gotta comb the place a bit more thoroughly, it seems. Nothing here, just seaweed and corals and such. Okay. Right. Yep, there's still something. Gotta find the something. A shiny copper bathtub. There you are. Letter from the hospital. Dear Jeremy, my tests suggest that in many ways your symptoms resemble the so-called Innsmouth syndrome. Your case is a difficult one, but science may help you to fight this illness. Come by again, we'll try a free therapy based on the experimental deworming medicine I've invented. I'm convinced the syndrome is a result of a helminth infestation from raw or poorly cooked fisk. Sincerely yours, P. Grant, MD. Yay! All evidence collected. People became fish people, the house is flooded. I'm sure it's just a fine place to rent. It'll be all good. Okay, can I just go in the boat? No, not quite, but that should work out. There we are. Excellent. So, next up. house in the Western Shells, Hawking Lane between Inner China Street and Warren Road. Hawking Lane. There you go. I haven't actually been to that side of town yet, have I? Probably go from there and then take a straight shot with the boat. Yeah, okay. I swear it's sometimes like controlling the Mako, this thing. Come on. Yay! Let's go boating. Left or right? Doesn't really matter, but dum, da, da, dum, da, dum, dum. There you go.
Quit staring. Don't do that again. Get the truck out of here.
Get the drock out of here. Brrr. So there you are. Telephone booth. Come on, come on.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
All the news that's fit to print. Right, so I'm gonna take that, then straight shot south, basically. Feeling a little tired, but I'll be fine. The game says ammo is limited and fleeing is often the better option. Sorta, kinda, but then again, the enemies give experience points, which really incentivizes you to try to kill them if you at all can. So it's sort of, you know. So, take boat. Oh, actually no, that's the wrong intersection. I don't think that's gonna work out. Oh, come on. Oh boy. These boat controls. Sometimes, man, sometimes. Come on. Come on. Look. Could you? I think I'm like literally stuck to this spot. The geometry is made in such an intricately bullshit way. There you go. Come on. And like, could you go up the stairs, please? Okay, so here, and then south here. Yeah, through the Baker Street, the Sherlock Holmes Street again, and down this way. Yeah. I don't see any houses I immediately recognize as like a reference to the Sherlock Holmes house, though, which is kind of honestly a little, maybe a bit of a lost opportunity. I'm gonna be honest, but oh. Right. So what you wanna do? I think I'm gonna find an infested area anyway, and it's probably gonna be inside the building. So. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Let's be brave. Come on. Wait, still all gun shell casings full? Yep, they are. That's kind of surprising. Hmm. I'm trying to get like a good screenshot of those things too. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see here if I got a good one. I don't know. Oh well. Ugly looking rat. Yeah, and actually good that you're here because I've been debating this with a viewer. Could you like because to me that thing looks like a case where like a shrimp like dug into the corpse of a hairless cat and is now inhabiting it and walking around in it because it looks like to me a hairless cat corpse instead of a rat corpse. It's kind of hard to get a good look at it because it's like they keep going like, you know, come on, turn around for me, please. Like there, like that's what it looks like to me. That's actually a hairless cat corpse. There, that's a really good look. But I'm not sure. It's a little you know. Rat corpse inside of something. I'm gonna kill one, and I'm hoping that I'll get a good look when it dies. Come on, come on. They're not gonna stay. Oh, come on! Don't go in the grass. That's not a good look. Here, come on, fall over. No, don't go into. Nope, that's not helpful. No one can tell anything about that. Damn it. I'll find a good one at some point. To me, it looks like a naked cat with no hair, and then inside that cat is like a shrimp-legged thing going on. It's like that thing is maybe the most inspired design of the entire game. That's really weird. It's like, whoa, what? Why? What do we do? Hi. Listen, could you not? Hi. Eat grenade. Eat Molotov. Eat another Molotov. There you are. Bye. Please never appear again. Well, if you feel like it's a rat corpse, then I can agree to. Ooh, hi. There you go. I can. I'm open to having my mind changed, but it doesn't. But it does look more like one of them hairless cats to me. But that's kind of. I suppose it's beside the point. The point is, it's really, really, really weird. Weasel. Let's give. I'll just Google image weasel. Like, when I Google image rat, right? The one thing that really sticks out to me that the rat ears are not that big and that pointy. That's what really is throwing me into a cat instead of a rat. And also there's I saw there that's the other critter that was going around. I'll find it for you. The that thing? Yeah. These things. They are like how do I even approach what this is? It's like a I don't know. That's gonna be a thumbs up, and that's about it on me on those. But hey, they don't attack me, so fine. I'll accept that. The big boys attack; those don't. Okay, is this a place I need to be in? Yes, house in shells. Good, great. Okay, we need to find a spot where we can. Let's see here. Oh, my health is not super good. I gotta be careful here. Like halfway health is that's if your health is halfway, that's a really quick road to game over city if you get unlucky with a spawn of an enemy. So it's kind of like doop 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 doop. Don't tell the police. Your husband crossed paths with a powerful man and has been taught a lesson. If you want to see him again, bring all the bullets he stashed away. Bullets is the money in this world, or in this city. They went to bartering because the city got flooded and things. Don't try to fool us. He already told how much he's hiding, and for his and your safety, don't even think about going to the police. Right. Oh, there's the incense thing. So put the incense there. Take a picture to prove it that I did it. There you go. Boom. Oh. All evidence collected is good. I heard like a squish on the right there, which either might be nothing or it might be a monster, and that's worry. Hi? That's quite the art going on there. Don't look. Run away from this place and don't look back. No matter what, do not gaze your eyes upon that awful man in the painting. A few months ago, I was visiting a lady friend for a cup of tea and free lodgings if my charm served me well. I saw him for the first time then, hanging on the bedroom wall, staring. He's been following me since, and how he's made his way here to my own room. And now he's made his way here to my own room. Heed my warning and leave. Leave before your eyes meet his. Oh. I get it, yeah. That took like a really big chunk of my sanity meter. Whoa. The fisheye perspective is what happens when the sanity meter starts going. It's like, oops. And when it goes low enough, you get hallucinations, and it's quite weird. I don't know if the hallucinations might actually materialize as real enemies. I haven't gotten that low yet, but right. Cool. Okay, but that's all evidence collected in this place, I think, so I can probably go now. And go to the dude with the ownership of the things. Oof. That's some rough platforming, but I'll take it. Let's take some healing, grab that, and go on. Hi. Okay, so we're in an infested area that's probably not super safe to just be in, so I'm gonna just run real. Oh, before I do that though, let's open you. Gunpowder, sure I'll take it. I wonder how far I need to go to avoid the infestation enemies. Oh. There we are. We got out. Oh, sorry. Links are turned off because I sometimes get whatchamacallit, the link bots keep coming every once in a while, like often enough that I've turned the links off. You can maybe you can DM the link to me if you want to on Twitch, or let's see here. That's the best option I have. So cool. Let's see if I can. Thanks. I got it. You know what? You're probably right. Now that I look at it from that way, the ear in that picture is smaller than the one I'm sort of picturing and seeing when I see them move. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That is probably true. Yeah. That's. I can agree with that. Yeah. That does look like a rat to me though. Now. Huh. In a weird way, it would be somehow even more creepy if it was a cat for the. Yeah, yeah, that's true. And then something is inside of it which looks like basically like some sort of a Lovecraftian shrimp or whatever. Right. Cool. Cool. I think we can agree on that at least that looks very much like a rat. I think I've been here. Or not. But if it's not giving me a quest to be here, then it's kind of like a, moot point. Okay, now, back to the fish market, which is... Do I get a... There's probably a fast travel point around here. Also, this game is really nonchalant. Yeah, lobster or a really big shrimp-like creature or something like that. Yeah, exactly. And it's a Lovecraft thing, so it's like probably a combination of the two, really, if anything. Also, this game is really nonchalant about the like cultists and fish people and such and such. Like, we just have these cultist people just like walking around and going about with their huge like oak staffs and everything, like doop 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 doo. And we also have the the fish people are like, hi, I'm a fish person. He has a fish face there. Like, oh well, they're just people who have fish faces. Like, okay, sure. And there's also a family that's like literally gorilla people or like such. Like they have the Throgmorton family have the gorilla faces going on, like Planet of the Apes. It's like, and it's like, well, we just look like this. Like, well, yep, you sure do. Well, fine. Oh, okay then. Oh, another infested area. Great. Let's turn left and go to the because I want the fast travel point from here and then go to the fish market to turn in the quest. That is the best option, I think. Again, here's a couple of those. Like, see how... Give me a second. Could you just... I'd love to just... What bothers me whenever I see these is the ear shape, really, because they're really triangular when I look at them here. It's really weird. Like, see how triangular the ears are there. See if I can... I'd like to kill it in a way that fits, like, that I can, like, take an actual look at the ears here.
He's mad. He's completely mad.
Come on. there. Like, see how triangular the ears are on that? That's why I always feel it's a cat. The ears are bigger than they are on a rat. I'm telling you, the ears don't look like the ears of a rat. Like, not even close. Like, that's a triangular ear. And I always see those as, like, that's the ear that always gives me away that that's absolutely a cat. It just has to be. I'm telling you that's a cat. It's a hairless cat with the thing inside. I'm telling you that's what it is. Like, you can't convince me otherwise at this point. You just can't. I'm The other side is a bit mangled here. But again, the ear is is really long at the lower end of it there. I'll take a screenshot again, and then like it's a bit mangled on the polygons there. But like even sort of amount of joints on the legs look more like a cat than anything else to me. Like on the when the flesh sort of ends, you know, it's more a cat than a rat in the leg shape as well. There's more joints than a rat does, like in a or different joints than a rat does. If you look at where the joints the flesh starts and ends on the legs, they look more than more cat jointed than a rat jointed, because rats don't have really like that long of leg structure compared to the rest of the body. Well, long, yeah, but not like that sort of a yeah. It's a cat. Thank you. We have. Yay! Okay, where was that? Yeah, telephone booth. Yay! Awesome. Google explains everything. In some point, like, yeah, the picture you showed me had the ear of a rat. I will give you that. The picture you found on me, that ear was very rat ear. Like, it was round, like 1/3 in size than what these are. Yeah, but yeah, the picture looked like a rat, but every single one I've found is like that and looks like and is clearly a cat. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they changed it like after a bit. I don't know. Anyway, fish market. Ah, my throat is killing dry. Gotcha. Whew. Well, at least, you know, agreement is important. Also, I'll just need to check right quick if my bitrate is fine, everything else looks fine, good. Yay! Fish market, I have a quest to deliver. Also, should I maybe build more bullets now, or have less gunpowder, or what? Game? Thank you. I should maybe build bullets, because I have so much shell casings that it'll be maxed out if I get items again. Oh, and since I'm here, I'll just build a few at least one grenade. Well, two. Why not two, really? Hello.
I did what you asked. Not sure what difference it will make, given the state of your houses.
Hush! My properties suit a discerning and budget-conscious clientele. They are of the finest quality.
Dude.
Seems you and I have different standards of quality, Walter.
You don't know this Borg like I do, newcomer.
Fish person.
I'll beat old Victor at his own game. Here, take your reward. And don't forget to recommend my lodgings to your friends.
I hope they are never in such dire need of shelter.
So you were a stupid person earlier today. You got a PS emulator for tablet. Now you're GF plays Toy Story. But hey, I mean, if it's fun, then why not, right? Is it like I don't know, like I haven't played a Toy Story game for a good long while. I don't know about like how give me a minute. There we are. Oh, it looks weird. I'm very sure it does. Oh boy. Oh well. There, now I got that out of the way. Good. So yeah, but like the houses that dude had bought to be rented, one of them was literally missing the roof. One of them was flooded all the way to like the floor level. It's like in a flooded district completely. And then the third one, what was the third one again? Like it's inside the infested area where the monster just kill you. So I don't know how much of
This used to be an okay place to live.
I'm sure it was. So also, you don't do any other
You
stuff.
won't find a better house at that price.
Well, if the price is free, I'm still maybe not convinced, but sure. Right. Okay, so since now we don't have any other things to do here, I think I think this is the best thing to go to now. Expedition headquarters. This is like the main story now. Expedition headquarters are located in northern Cavern side at crossroads. Also, this has a really interesting old school mechanic in ways of finding your quests. Like you have these items that tell you that it's in the crossroads of this, and this road, right? And then you need to actually find that spot on the map on your own and place the waypoint yourself. The game doesn't give you waypoints to anything here, basically. Or at least not in the quest markers. It's interesting. I kind of like it in a way. Expedition Asher, Road, and Hubert. So Asher and there. Crossroad off. So we're here and place a marker there, and that's my own marker now, which I've now decided is there. So yeah, I should probably just go straight shot to the right because the loading screen between fast travel points can be a bit long. I might as well just run through the east direction here and take a boat and just a straight shot from there.
Help me out.
But hey, like all new kinds of technology is always fun, and even if it looks weird, it's like it's still a way that a person is then having fun playing video games. So you could have things much worse as well, I feel. Okay, cool. So keep on going, keep on going. Let's go find what happened in the main story. It'll be important, I'm sure. Dum da 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 dum dum. Come on. A little more. I do wonder when do I get like heavy firepower like shotguns and Tommy guns, because I would love to. Is this it? Could be. Hello? Yep, it does also look like an expedition headquarters, so yeah, that fits. Cool. Okay. Oh.
Guess I don't need the key.
Uh-huh. Right. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms. including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Fair enough.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Nothing is beyond repair if you put your mind into it, man. Don't be so, pessimistic about these things. Doop doo 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 doop doop doo doo. Hi. Give. Cool. Oops. Oh, wait. You. Illusion wall. Ha 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 ha. Hi. Why is my detective vision picking up a bird? That... Right. Okay. Ah! Beast theory. Wait, what are you doing? Dude, it's not that bad. Wow. That's a... Ha! Wow! It's just like an idle animation of like, hey, I'm just gonna put it here because my sat... Whoa! Dude, it's not that bad. Wow! Holy moly! But yeah, there is a... Give me a... I found a... Where was it? This year? Yeah. So I think these notes I got was maybe came from some side quests I did to a doctor, and I think they came from there. So they're basically I can actually I'll read them out for you. I'm honestly I haven't done that yet, so might as well, right? So I'll for the purposes of this one, I'll just give me a minute. There. I'll just, move myself to the left so I'm not in the way of the picture. Okay. Research on Oakmont's post-flood fauna by Professor E. Westerbrook, Oakmont University. Part 1, Stygians. Locals brought me several kinds of the creatures, saying they just appeared in their homes. The exemplars have multiple limbs with human-like palms. They are resistant to poisons and acids. Only one breed, the Stygian harvester, is aggressive. It has a claw-like stinger that can cause grievous wounds. The rarest breed of Stygians is the smoker. It emits huge amounts of fumes then lurks among them. But I'm fascinated by Stygian weaver. Somehow it can restore the tissues of other wild beasts. And yeah, like when they say like fumes, it looks a lot like the ink, like sort of the ink sprouts of like octopi in water. That's like basically what it looks like, but just in air. So it sort of camouflages them. The other one is Part 2, Letheans. The Letheans forms resemble humans. After numerous autopsies, I can state with confidence that there are multiple pathogens which cause these mutations in human victims. Their bulb-like colonies act like additional hearts, ensuring the flow of lymphatic liquids filled with bacteria. The fluid is gathered in the former human stomach and may then be expelled by the Letheans with an immense force. The less studied immortals have a rapid regeneration and have received reports about wraiths that disappeared. Part 3, Cocytians, Cocytians. I'm gonna go Cocytians. The Cocytians are also share common traits with humans. The most fascinating phenomenon is their digestive tract. The part which resembles the head is in fact their maw, with extremely strong jaws. The brain-like organ and hearts are located beneath a body part like lapsed the stomach sac. This labeled the stomach sac. This sac is the core of the digestive tract and consists of several stomachs that can greatly enlarge at will. During dissection, I found human bones within. The older specimens can even throw off the bone-filled stomachs and regenerate new ones. Cool! And that's the big boy we saw just a few moments ago. Acheronians. The biggest and most dangerous of the new post-flood arrivals are the Acheronians. They can swallow a whole human body and are extremely resilient, but most importantly, their tissues respond to reanimation no matter how long they were dead. This marvelous creature, can be revived by applying the proper discharges to the main neural cord located on its neck. I have hypothesized that if we were able to extract this substance from its glands, perhaps we would hold the key to curing death itself. Yay! How long have I played this game? I'm gonna say 8, 9 hours maybe? Like between 8 and 10. Basically, but I've made very little progress in the main story at this point because I did all the side quests I could find, or the few I could find at first, and sort of explored the key sort of archive locations in the game first. So I'm still at like just beyond like the first main quest basically. So yeah, if you want my opinion on it. If you like detective games and Lovecraftian like outlooks, I think it's a fun and endearing game to go through, but you gotta keep in mind it's really, really low budget. It's quite shallow, especially in the open world way. Like everything is copy paste a lot. You can't interact with people a whole bunch. It's very glitchy, it's buggy, it's clunky, you know, it's the shooting controls are straight from like 2002. It's really, really clunky. Shoestring budget, it feels very Eurojank, if you will. Even like the voice lines seem a bit, like glitchy at some points, and all that. But I like playing it. There's an endearing quality to it, and the detective part and the Lovecraft part are things that really, really speaks to me. Yeah, it has Lovecraft things, exactly. Like through all that, there's a core that I really enjoy playing. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I just like it, and it's made by the same people who made the Sherlock Holmes games, like the Sherlock Holmes Awaken, Sherlock Holmes Nemesis, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, Crimes and Punishments, Testament of Sherlock Holmes, and such, and also the Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter as well. Like the same team made all of those, and I like those games as well, even though they're really, really janky, like really janky. But there's a Sherlock Holmes core in there that they get kind of right, so I enjoy playing them. That's very similar than in this way. So it's a really weird, quite cool 6.5 out of 10, but I like playing it, if that makes sense. Doop doo doo doop doop doo doo. Like it's a really messy thing to do, or as a game, but I kind of like it. Okay, ooh. Exactly, it's shitty but good. Yeah, that's very, very, very like. Well put, yeah. That's really, really what that is. Like they even get some basics about like inventory management and like the balance of that, like really weird. Like why would you? But the good parts are fun. Like the only thing that I would like give them as a really big sort of as a criticism that they might want to implement in a future project is that there's like they really leaned into the open world, like they wanted to make an open world game so bad, and they ended up like no joke, the game even came with this map, the physical normal copy with this huge ass map. So they really like, we want to make an open world game. We're gonna sacrifice everything for making an open world game. But they didn't really fill the world with a lot of stuff. It just like samey houses, people you can't talk to, and like nothing actually to really do. Like much like in LA Noire, it's an open world with no actual life in it really. However, if if they would listen to advice, I'd say that what they should instead do is, I don't know if you've played Disco Elysium, but what they did was they made an RPG, and the area they have the RPG in is like basically like just about like say 1 square mile, 1 square kilometer. Like it takes like 3 minutes to run from edge to edge at most, or maybe 2. Like it's a really tight, small area RPG with like, say, let's go out on a limb and 15 buildings maybe ish. 20 at a push, but about 15, and that gives them the focused scope to make an actual intricate story with good intertwining character arcs and focus on those strengths of storytelling instead of just adding like copy paste, like just blocks of streets everywhere for no reason really. That would work so much better in a setting like this. I'd love that, and that's what they should do. H-Doe anthropol... I can talk, I promise. The H-Doe anthropolo... I know this word. Anthropologist. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet be to come. It's like pizza. Even if it's bad, it's still quite good. Yeah, that's quite, yeah. And maybe the lore took you in. Yeah, and it did. Like, I enjoyed the lore. Like, even by default, I like the lore just by the notion of that it's Lovecraft, right? Like, I've read most of Lovecraft's short stories, like a lot, like easily most of them. And I just enjoy like
Cape Cod. It looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Right. Isn't Cape Cod in like the northeastern edge of North America, right? Or something like that. Eastern edge of North America, northeastern edge, something like that. Anywho. It's okay if I stutter. Oh, right, I do. Yeah. I had a bit of a brain fart in like anthropology. It just didn't come out the way I felt like it should. But yeah, don't worry about it. Like I literally have a speech impediment. I do stutter. It's just a thing. As a kid I had huge issues with it. Like I couldn't say basically anything with a K or a T or a P or a, like the hard consonants just like lock up and just don't come out. Over time, I've overcome it to be more like I talk fast and I talk in a way that you can hear it if you like pay attention to how my words work. But I haven't like thought about stuttering for a good long while. It just happens. I'm like, oh, the anthropology thing just sort of came like my mind was trying to search for the correct vowel intonation. It just had a bit of an issue finding it there. Second language. Okay. Fishermen reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harvey. He claims he found it among the numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. LP Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. If I have ADHD, I have not been diagnosed with one. So I had no, I don't know. How can I put this? No, and I don't have a diagnosis of anything like that. I'm actually decently good at learning, but only while listening. I'm not super good at reading stuff to learn anything. Like my brain is this weird like mesh of stuff that my hearing memory is really really good, but my visual reading memory like memorizing text to like hear, that's really difficult. I mentioned I had read all of almost all of Lovecraft's works, but good God, it was difficult. It was really difficult. Like, one, English is my second language. Second, and I didn't want to get them translated because the translated ones lack the linguistic intricacies of Lovecraft's work, because they have really weird English going on. But basically what happens is, if I try to read, I have to super duper focus my mind to read like an actual book, right? So what happens is, I oftentimes read like say half a page, and I realize my brain has been just off somewhere and not focusing on what I've been seeing here, and it just goes in here, out the other, like, what did I read again? And I have to start over. So basically, then that means that in order to keep my brain in the mode of read this thing, to learn, to understand the stuff and just go with the story and just keep yourself in the confines of the story here, like read, that's like grating a cheese grater on my brain. It's really taxing. I can do it, but it's super difficult. Whereas, like, if I hear stuff, I remember that stuff extraordinarily well. Like, it's crazy. Hi.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
From the bottom of the ocean is my first guess, but we'll find out, I'm sure. Because that's where the Cthulhu things tend to be, you know, in the ocean. Ooh, give. Yay! Oh, can't carry anymore. Boo. Oh! You have an aquarium full of what I would only describe as moray eels, I think. That doesn't look too healthy on the animals, though. They'll survive in that sort of a confine for like what, half a day, if that. But you don't remember people names, but you remember faces. Yeah, that's exactly. People learn and remember in very different ways. Yeah. But yeah, basically, I don't have an ADHD thing, at least not diagnosed, but I had a horrible stutter as a child, like really, really bad. And I also couldn't say R. Well, okay. Going back to the notion of linguistics, I could always say the English R, because it's to me like the English R is not a mechanically difficult thing to do. But in here, in Finland, we don't use R, we use R. It's like this hard European R, which is really difficult to do if you don't know how to do it. It takes practice, and I had a big impediment on that as well. So it was like I was stuttering and couldn't say R, and it was like it was a bit difficult back in the day. It took some time, man. How to protect. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe. think. Yep. Like if I go to a place by driving first time, I can go second time without somebody telling me how to get there. I have good that kind of memory. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Like it's. I always feel there's more than one kind of visual memory, but yeah, that makes sense when you mention that you remember the faces, but not the names. Yeah, that fits the idea of yeah. But like if you want to read Lovecraftian book, it goes through your brains and you don't remember it. Yeah, that's exactly how I do how it goes for me. I pride myself in the fact that I got through the huge ass black collection of original English Lovecraftian books called the Necronomicon. It was like 900 pages long. All the big stuff is in there. I got through it, and I'm really proud about that one, even in the super hard old English. So yeah. How about audiobook? That would work. I just basically the thing with audiobooks is just they are very costly to get the physical copies of. Like they cost like. Say, I went to a fantasy store the other day and I saw like the CD of an audiobook of actually Call of Cthulhu, and it was like 30 euros. I don't have that kind of stuff to just throw. Yeah, like physical individual audiobooks are here crazy expensive. Like really, really bad. Yeah, seriously, yes, 30. It was 30. I promise you it was. And every time I've seen an audiobook buyable thing, they've been really expensive for reasons that I don't fully understand. Yeah, old CD. Yeah. CDs. CD-ROM thing. Like, maybe they felt it was like a collectible item at some point or something, but every time, even when audiobooks were new to now, every time I see a physical audiobook CD or disc or something, it's always easily 20. Exactly, that's my thoughts too, because for our reference point, the huge ass black book of 900 pages of Lovecraft's work, including Call of Cthulhu, including all of the Cthulhu mythos and huge bunch of other like dream horror stuff and everything. The book, which admittedly has kind of like soft-ish covers, but still, that entire thing was. The whole thing was maybe 30 at full price and just lowered from there. Whereas the one audio story, was 30 euros. Like, come on. Like, the math just doesn't add up, you know? You gotta go book then. The only way I could, What kind of fantasy? Ooh. Honestly, the classic high fantasy is just good, is fine for me. Like, again, reading is very, Yep, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that works too. I've actually read The Hobbit. I haven't read The Lord of the Rings because it just didn't happen to be it was a thing. It just didn't. For some reason, when I was trying to read books, let's learn book history with Creosticks. When I was trying to, when I had this moment, especially during what's our Lukio, which translates to something like. I think in like specific English, the school thing I'm trying to say is upper secondary school. I think the Americans translated roughly to like senior. No, not university. It's more like senior high. I think in like U.S. terms, and upper secondary school, like it's kind of weird because. When you compare like our school system and the American school system, what we have here is like, as far as I understand, is our elementary school is 9 years long, and the last 3 years of it is what you would call junior high, I think. And then after that is upper secondary school, which has two different branches of either into a job or into more like a sophisticated like an education thing. I was in the more sophisticated like an education thing, and that is called upper secondary school, and that would probably translate roughly to senior high. And that's the one I'm talking about. Anyway, when I was there, college is about, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, that probably works. Anyway, back then I had this. I think it with a C but yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's sure. Why not? But okay, but like get where I'm like trying to go with that. Anyway, when I was in that school, I had this scenario where every day the bus ride into school was at least 30 minutes, and sometimes depending on what route the bus took back. Like I lived in the woods, and fields and stuff. So 30 minutes of bus ride into school, and depending on the route backwards, depending on the clock, basically, it was either 30 or up to 50 minutes back by bus. That means that I had at least an hour to an hour and 30 minutes every day to me. Exactly. Maalaisjuntti is exactly right. Kirkkonummi. It's a good joke. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'll just keep playing while I try to like Pohjois-Kirkkonummi. There's like basically just woods there.
Can't say I ever saw another show like it.
Cool. Anyway, I had so much time during every day, and also I sometimes had to kill like an hour or two waiting for that bus because the school didn't always end at a good time to go there or to reach an immediate bus. So I didn't have back then a smartphone. I had a basic like a Nokia, snake game phone, but not like a spend hours and hours playing sort of a phone. No portable gaming system. Yeah, 3310 or 5110 or 3330, that, those sorts of things, or 3210, all those ones. So basically, and like, there was a set of internet computers in the school that you could like use and kill time with, but more importantly, Kirkkonummi has actually a really good library right next to it. And I was like, I could just go there, do like my homework on a table or something, and just so I can, get that shit done. And oftentimes I just need to kill time without any homework anyway. And but like, okay, what do what's this book and this book and that book and that book? And on top of that, also, the Finnish classes in that sort of a school have these projects where you have to read a book. You just gotta, right, to make a book report or such. So eventually what happened then was that I needed to... I picked out a fantasy book based solely on the fact that they had the Forgotten Realms logo on it. The place where Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale and Neverwinter Nights games take place, that one. I was like, hey, I recognize this world, I'll take this one book, and I did a book report on that. And then I got interested in the lore of that book, even though reading is kind of tough on the brain, but that book happened to be written in a sort of a simplistic enough way that it wasn't too tough to keep on going with it, right? And it was a book called The Spine of the World by R.A. Salvatore, as in Maailman selkä. And I was like, hey, I kind of like it. And then I ended up reading like 16 to 20 books of that series during my school time. Like during bus rides, because I just took them from the library and read through them. And that's basically just about as simple. R.A. Salvatore, yeah. And they're good books. I like the character of Drist Dourden. He's a good dude. He has a good theme going on and all that. So I liked them. I read just about 20 of them there, and that's basically my big chunk of fantasy comes from there. So yeah, and I was later very happy to realize that those characters come up in the Baldur's Gate games on a very small way. So it's kind of fun. Yeah, he's a hunter I think the character class is like a ranger, but yeah, hunter, ranger, that sort of a thing. Yeah, so he's a dual-wielding, like an ambidextrous ranger is the class he's going with 2, I think they were +3 sabers at least at some point. So that's pretty much what he does. And he's a cool dude. Okay, there's still stuff to find here apparently. Let's just keep on looking. Can I put together... Okay, not quite. I've been just... My mind's been on autopilot with the game for a bit because I talked so much about my... about my, you know, book history and all that. Okay, just give me a minute. What have I not seen yet? Oh. Hi. The birds again. Yeah, I remember. But you're you.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
I don't know. Okay, so let's suppose that I follow the birds. What happens? I'm still a bit of a newbie on how all the detective systems work in this game, but I think I'm supposed to follow them. Hi. Oh, basement. That's great. Nothing bad ever happens in a basement. Excuse me? Partially burned cargo manifest. I haven't read David and Leigh Edding's books, basically because the only ones I ever saw were like this big, like bricks, and I'm like, I'm already on the R.A. Salvatore saga. but little I, you know, they look cool. Can I say that much? Haven't read them though. Like beyond Salvatore, I've read one Dragonlance book, the first one I think, and there was a couple of... Oh boy, it was some lady name who also wrote Forgotten Realms books. Elaine Cunningham, maybe, or something? Or something? Sure. Let's go with that, yeah. I've read like maybe 3 or 4 of them during that time as well. Elaine Cunningham books as well, but that's... Yeah. The following must be delivered. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. MK5 diving suit 6, air tanks and pumps 4, canned foods 18 crates, personal belongings 6 crates with non-unreadable, research equipment 7 crates do not unreadable, air pipes 24, phone station and wires 1, power generator 1, responsible for daily... I mean, that's basically what you do when you go old-time diving, right? That's basically what that is, like, you know, big chunky suit and just go walking, man. That's what that is. Right, loot that. Thank you. What the f... Right, okay. That was sneaky. Damn. Oh, boy. Well, that happened then. Fishman came and did a thing. Ugh. And even more weird, they're usually just normal people, and this one just wasn't.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
I guess so. Hi. Okay, I'm sure there's still more, right? Yeah. Okay, so with that done, what next? If you can get your hands on the Dreamers written by Eddings or audiobooks. Yeah, like, if I do, it'll be audiobooks. Like, I need to at some point try to see a good deal about, like, a website that would, like, for a really, like, not bad price, like, sell a few, like, the actual, like like you can just listen to them on your computer or something. Like that sort of a way would be the way to go for me if I want to go back to there. I'll try to keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay, what am I missing here? Because I want to investigate all of the clues that I can find in these places. Because so yeah. Basically, when you've looked at enough clues, sometimes the places have these sort of things happen. I also, at some point, I really want to find a reasonable priced set of audiobooks of The Witcher, because I love the game so much, and the Netflix series was pretty good. So I would love to like get the actual like book stories as well, but I just, again, reading is really tough for me, so it's audiobooks would be the way to go. Hi.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Okay, boss. Okay, let's see here. You?
I fata me fe I regach I Dagon.
Oh, Dagon. Well, that's that's a lovely boy, that one, yes.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
I think the Witcher series in Netflix is, like, basically the spectrum is sort of this, right? If you think, for example, that the best possible series is like the 10 out of 10 whatever is on this end, and the complete raping of the thing is on this end, and then like it is in the middle, I think they reach like a, depending a little on how you approach the thing, it's a really appreciable 7 or an 8 out of 10 with really cool moments in there as well. And Henry Cavill as Geralt is extremely good. Like he's super good as Geralt. He's really really good as him. He has like the mannerisms and all down from the games themselves pretty much, and just he's really good as Geralt. I like him. It has some like it has some the first episode is not a good representation of what they're going for, because the first episode does not approach how they try to tell the entire season's story, like how they approach the format. So the first episode is basically just a really really basic introduction to, hi, this is Geralt and this is how he became the Butcher of Blaviken. Like there's a really really cool fight scene in like the end-ish, but beyond that, the first episode is like, and then it gets very good after that, in my opinion, at least. The couple of differences that sort of, you gotta be like mentally prepared for both Yennefer and Triss looking different than you'd probably imagine. Triss looks maybe a little older and more like she's less dazzling maybe than you'd think she would be. Yennefer, on the other hand, looks kind of okay, but there's something about the actress that doesn't quite translate to what I would imagine from the games, being a little... Oh, cool, great. That's actually helpful then. If you haven't read the books or played the games, because going in fresh might be easy, but you could be a bit left in the dust if you haven't done either of them, because they don't explain a whole lot about like what's going on, what sort of rules apply to what characters, it's a very non-linear and a bit of an unexplaining way of telling the story. It's you got to pay attention to stay on board there. And even to me, who has like I finished Witcher 2 and 3. I've played 3 like 4 times, and I've played 1 maybe halfway. So I have like something of an understanding of how the Witcher's like world map looks on like a big picture way. But even I couldn't have like ever. I had no idea like where the spots in the TV series are in relation to each other, right? Where is this mage tower in relation to the stronghold we need to defend here, and so and so. There's no like sense of space in the series. Like the world that doesn't get a moment to breathe. It doesn't build the world around like this is where we are, and so and so. Like, imagine if you watched Game of Thrones, but there was not the intro map. You know, you have no idea where anything is. Like they just don't tell you. Like, and now we're here. Oh, where? Them? And just move on. And from like a random outside location, they just cut into the random inside location of an inn somewhere. Like, yeah, but where are we? Like, nope, don't care. Like, oh. Huh. So it goes a bit like that. Like it doesn't give itself like oh boy. Anyway, Game of Thrones has this mechanic where the intro sequence of Game of Thrones is this sort of a board game type of a map that sort of builds in front of the intro credits to give the viewer like a ballpark idea of like where these few big cities are in relation to each other on a map. Like not like a perfect representation, but like a basic ballpark idea. And that helps a lot in understanding like, okay, where we are, and the viewer knows that there's like an ocean in between these two places we're talking about here and such. Whereas in Witcher, you just don't know squat. You just, oh, a mage tower. Right, where? We don't tell you. Oh, okay. Sure. And this is Blaviken. Where is it? We don't tell you. Oh. Huh. Right. And this is Aretuza. Where is it? We don't tell you. Oh. Right. Okay. That sort of thing. But it's good. I liked it. I think it's pretty good and very cool, and Geralt is super well played by Henry Cavill. I liked the whole, I'd give the entire thing an enjoyable 8. I have issues, but I liked it a lot. Well, I liked it. A lot is depending on the episode, but still. Okay, what was I doing again? You shouldn't get me talking, I just lose myself in explain. I know, I'm sorry. That's just how I am. My mind just starts going off on a tangent about something. I just can't stop it until it's like really... That's why I let's play stuff. I keep on going about stuff that just happens like, yeah, that's also a thing when... Oh boy. Okay, what's the last one though? Because there's supposed to be... Yeah, you.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Time to figure this out.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, even when I drink, I become even more talkative, if anything. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, if I drink in a crowd, I get even more talkative. I'm really so like sociable. I don't know. But eventually I do go silent when I get like, if I get super duper, yeah, yes, Noodle, yes. If I get super drunk, then I just like, I go to a, like, basically like a stand-in coma, like, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm-hmm. I go low-key trashed. It's just like, vroom. Yeah, that's true.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Okay, so let's just suppose that it just happens like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1
the papers.
and a 2
Stash the rest.
and a 3 and then 4. Please?
Burn it
Please?
all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Yes.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Cool. And actually, that's an interesting Dude, stop waving. It's fine. There's no rats on you. You're okay. Just calm down. Hi, Corey. Anyway, what I was about to say that my personality is actually a really a paradoxical, well, not a paradoxical one. Like everyone is a combination of introvert and extrovert, right? But basically, what I do is I'm really super duper talkative. I'm very social when I get to say stuff to people. But as like a way of life, I'm basically a hermit. Like I don't go anywhere. I don't meet anyone. Oftentimes I get either a panic attack or just my stomach isn't being friendly, and I just sorry, and I just don't go to the thing I was meaning to go, or like a party. I just like have to call and like, hey, listen, sorry, I can't come to the party. My mind is breaking today. I can't do it. Like it's just like I'm a complete hermit. I have like no friends I meet in real life, like zero, like literally zero. And it just, but when I get to a moment of talking to someone, it just comes like a Tommy gun, like. It's crazy. It's just that's how I operate, and like, which basically means I have really good social skills when I need to have, but I have no idea on how to uphold my social network. You know, that's how it's weird, and yeah, and I actually enjoy being alone mostly. It just I need some it's weird. But I suppose that might be a good trait to have if you let's play stuff, because I enjoy talking on my own terms, right? So when I just sit down and do this stuff, I actually enjoy doing it then, because I like talking to someone when I do. It's weird. It might be good in a weird way. I don't usually need to meet people face to face, like socialize and go out, but I like to talk to people like this because it feels fun. Okay then. And I also can talk to people in real life as well. That's also good. But sales guide, public speaking. Ooh, that sounds bad. That sounds like a badass skill to have. Public speaking is something I don't know if I would have that though. Maybe not. I don't know. Cargo manifest burnt documents include: the expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Ah, boy. Imurikauppias ovelta ovelle. Oh boy. It's probably not quite that, but oh well. Because that would be a, door to door or something. That's I would imagine Corey means like a public speak. Yeah, that like it's a joke. Yeah, it's like imurikauppias ovelta ovelle translates into hoovering machine salesman door to door, but that's like being a joke, right? Obviously, you mean like public speaking, like salesperson to like, yeah. I got it translated. Sorry, Noodle. I had to tell him, otherwise it would be rude. Because we're a multinational channel. Yes. So I try to be the middleman in translating if I can. So yes. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, Corey is, oh boy. Now I forget. Canadian? I heard it once and now I'm forgetting it because I read it. I don't remember stuff I read. It's like maybe. Sorry if I got it wrong. I'm super sorry if that's wrong. 3,000. Wow. Canadian. Yes, I remember. Woo! Awesome. 3,000 people. Wow. That's wow. That sounds like a yeah. Good on you. That's hats off, that. Whew. Okay, what do I do now? Ooh, all evidence. Cool, I can leave. Oh, not the basement though. Outdoor. Hi. Okay, so Now that's done. Listen. Lost expedition. Oh! That's right! You're an exterminator, sales guy for bugs. Ooh, but hey, that's a cool job to have because you get to deal with the nasty creepy crawlies of the world. That's actually kind of cool, and people won't be able to, like they need what you do, and you sell that stuff because that a huge thumbs up. I used to work for a very many bed butt. Ooh, awesome. I'm sure it's just very soothing to listen to. Well, they bite you anyway. Bed bugs, they eat your face. Okay, but I just realized I got the burned newspaper from that crime scene there, and I'm imagining that now I can probably go to. Yeah, so if I Command Chronicle, give me a you. So hard right and then left a bit, yeah. So I found the newspaper the burnt newspaper. Now I can probably, like, in my mind's eye, I'm thinking, I can now go to the actual newspaper of the city to compare that burnt thing into their archives as like a detective game mechanic. I think that's what I can do here. Because that's what often happened in the Sherlock Holmes games as well. So I think that's what they're doing there. I like it. It's cool. It's very. It's one step further than just being like go here, go here, go here. I like it. Yeah, here we are. Hi. How's the paper?
Stay safe.
I will. Archives, information. Ooh! You often need to look at useful information within the various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, a city hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people, like criminals or patients, can be found in police or hospital records. In the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating that you need to do some active research. Archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. I think that'll work. Let's see here. That one. Freighter. Are we talking after the flood then? Because, yeah, I heard the growling people. That would have to be after the flood because that manifestation of people happened after the flood, right? I think. This is like me being a detective. Ooh. Officials, celebrities, commoners, and journalists. I'm gonna go officials because, like, if there's ooh, lurk, cool. Hey, thanks for being here, Corey. It's really helpful because every single thing helps a whole bunch. I'm a tiny streamer. I got affiliated, but I'm still very tiny. That's the thing. Yes. Section. Oh, sorry. Wait, Grimhaven Bay. That's gotta be one, right? But. We'll try that one first. Nope. But what if I instead? Sorry. So period after the flood, the district should be Grimhaven Bay, right? Maybe. Nope. Damn it. Hi, Clank. I found a thing. I'm a detective. I did a thing. I went into a crime scene. I found a burnt newspaper of of a thing that mentioned the Grimhaven Bay freighter, or a freighter in Grimhaven Bay. And then what happened was, I figured I could go to the newspaper archives to find a reference to that thing. And there was like a hint to do it, but the game didn't explicitly like say go do this. There was a hint to do that maybe, and I went in and I deduced in my mind that the time period has to be after the flood, because in the crime scene I heard the voices of fish people, and fish people appeared, or the Innsmouth syndrome happened only after the flood. That's how I believe that the timeline goes, and then I just went like after the flood, Grimhaven Bay, and then the last spot was apparently advertisements, and I found it. Ha! Ship freight advertisement. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration, for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Cool! I did a good! Because you see, it's like every little... like every section has 4 different categories of like time period of after 1019, 009, or 19th century, people, officials, like, and one of them is supposed to be blank. So I found the advertisement, Grimhaven Bay, and period of after the flood. I'm very proud of that one. Yay! Awesome. Okay, now, so yeah, I think I know where that is, though. Grimhaven Bay, Oakmont, Pier 3. It's like this one, right? Sorry, this one. Let's go there. I'm making progress! Where's the closest, telephone booth? To go fast travel. Clank, how... Yeah, so I go to Pier 3, yeah. Clank, how's your day been? Has it been good? Tell me your story. Dap da dap dap da dap da. Hi, let's go. Ba ba da ba. There you go. Let's crack the case on Pier 3. Mostly work, had better, had worse. Well, I mean, I always say that if a day is mostly work, but like in like all other things being average and equal, that's still a day that's not like it could go so bad in so many ways. If it's an average, a lot of work and but it still has avoided being 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Stars, yeah. Boil. Okay, Pier 3. Yeah, there. Also, I believe I can no longer go into the under the keel bar. At least last time I couldn't, because I couldn't get my fortune read anymore.
The door won't budge.
Boo! I'd want to. There's an achievement for it and I missed it. Boo! Oh well. So you said when you were younger, you had a 33... Yeah, like, I don't remember the exact numbers. There was probably a 3310. I think there was also a 3330. Also a 5110. And probably some different ones in between I'm forgetting now. But yeah, so you're 36. I'm 32. High five. So you're older than me, though, still. But I am 32. Banana model. Oh, that one I remember. I never owned a banana model, but I remember that. What? Why? Why? What? Who's yelling? What? Come on! Stop!
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help! Help!
I'm here.
What's
Stop.
going on?
Sea creatures swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
Could you explain which ones they are? I've met like 8 different types.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
And the alive ones as well. Looking for Sanders.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Really? Like, I get that you're in distress, man. I do. I really do. But like, let's stop to think about for a hot second what the deal is here that he proposed to me. Like, I will do it. I understand that he's you know, he has a distress. He's like, he's scared. He wants. Yeah, I get it. But just the deal apparently is, I will tell you about a dude called Captain Sanders if you go kill the Cthulhu Lovecraft monsters over there. That's quite a deal. Because, like, like in the... Right, sure. Cool, thanks, man. Okay, well, we have bullets. Let's do this. So, again, like on this pier, or what? Hi? Anyone? Oh, sure, thanks. Oh, I see one. I would go close otherwise, but I don't know if they'll spawn more. I'll rather kill it with a bullet anyway. You would make a deal with a demon. There's now you're thinking with big boy IQ, yes. Galaxy brain, yes. Well, that's literally galaxy brain, because I think the Lovecraftian monsters tend to be cosmic horrors, the big boy ones, or the big picture ones, or like cosmic horrors instead of like actual like manifestations in real flesh stuff. It's weird. Lovecraft is very unspecified, and like kind of, well, not really unspecified, more like they're complex. Hi. Oh, hi. Listen, I would otherwise do with a shovel, but you know, there's 2. Okay, fine. That's not so bad. Right. Cool. Ah, there you go.
Emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
Could you... Is it the same gun I have? Could I have it? If it's not, because that looks like a powerful gun. I'd love one.
Shot dead. Point blank.
Suicide? Well, I mean, it's on the plate. Well, I don't know. Right. Cool. Also, I'm now a bit worried about the idle animations, because like if you see the blue line in the corner, I know I kind of like did that as a joke, kind of like, huh? But no joke. You noticed how the idle animation there did a bit of like this sort of a thing, like get off of me there for a bit a moment ago. That idle animation, I think, is a moment that happens when give me a minute, when that blue bar on the left goes down a little bit to have, because that's the sanity meter, right? When it goes down a bit, the character gets more agitated. And I'm not joking, and Noodle saw this happen. When I was investigating a crime scene with my gun in hand, my sanity meter went down a little bit, and no joke, the idle animation the character went for was take the gun and just point it at his just side of his head and just look around like, I'm like, dude, just it's not that bad. Come on now. That was crazy. I'm like, wow, that went dark. Holy moly. I'm like, Jesus. Man, it's not that bad. Whew. Oh.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Yep. Agreed on that point. He just like looks around like, ah, sanity, oh boy. But yeah, that happened. I don't know. Yeah, like this meter is hardcore. It goes a little bit. He goes to like thinking suicide. Like it was like one. Oh, well, that was a hallucination, I think. Sorry. Are we done? Titania, lovely, lovely this time of year, I'm sure. Cool. But yeah, the meter is like even 1/3 is like, or even less is like, yep, I'm thinking suicide now. Like, dude, come on now, please. Right. I'm not saying that's not a cool statue and all, but whew.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Yep. Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Cool.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
That's still not all of it, though, right? Detective vision, help me. I'm still a bit confused on, like, because things don't show up as well as you'd think in detective vision, but it can sometimes be helpful to find stuff. If they make like a... Come on. If they make like a animated thing to do
Gotta be
a
out of
thing.
your head to do this to a man.
Yeah. Right. Cool.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
So... Can't use that lifeboat, though. There's still more somewhere. Yeah, I'd love a detective vision when I lose my keys as well. It would be very helpful. Luckily, I've also made a solution to it, because I don't have a car, so the only set of keys I need to carry on me are like, you know, home keys. And there's probably like some old bike keys, or cycle keys or something in there, but basically like home key, cellar key, like stuff that you can like fits into a normal keychain really. And I'm, you know, a goth metal heavy person, so a big keychain fits my style, right? And what I do, I literally put like a key, like a padlock that I attach into the chain and attach that to my pants. Ergo, what that does is, as long as I have my pants on, I have my keys with me. When I go out. It's kind of weird when you think Lovecraft was born in 1890.
Shot dead. Point blank.
And he's become popular in 2000. Yeah, you never know what works, right? You know, until the gnomes steal your pants. That's true, though. That's a very fair point. It's basically a combination of a few different things, I think, because if you think about it, like horror literature really still stems from like two people. Like, if you really break it down, it's always Edgar Allan Poe, if you go into the human horror style, or Lovecraft if you go to the entire genre of the other, the unknown, you know. That's always just, it comes all from Lovecraft, like almost alone from there. So it's this weird cultural experiment where all sorts of like monstrous horrors somehow, you know, owe stuff to Lovecraft as a concept, really. Like, unless you're doing zombies, it's always just the monstrous stuff comes from Lovecraft in some way, right? So this leads to this sort of place where now we've only gotten, like, you know, games-wise into like a technological area where we can actually like represent stuff in a visually pleasing and understanding way for what, 25 years maybe ish. So that means that only for the past 25 years people have been able to actually like bring forth their visions of like this scary kind of stuff, right? And it all stems into the notion of, if you have like slimy monsters or other monsters, it's always gonna have like some sort of a nod, or it owes something to Lovecraft's work, because Lovecraft created like basically all of the foundation to that sort of horror. So it sort of fits into that sort of a notion. Like, whereas like the book selling of Lovecraft and such has been probably roughly stable for like 100 years, like probably in most ways, I would imagine. Like, sure, maybe the games will then make them even more popular, yes, but like basically the reason is like basically is probably games are a big reason why it's so popular now, because the concepts of that horror is sort of a thing that has always been around in people's minds, but there hasn't been the technology around to make good representations of it, and there hasn't also been good funding from like big Hollywood things usually to make actually solid movies of it either. So people want to make representations of this stuff now that they have the means to do it, is my opinion, how that sort of accidentally happened. Okay, where's one more thing? Like, I checked you. Sometimes these clues are really difficult to spot, and detective vision only helps if it's something that you're supposed to really super find. But yeah, it is still pretty interesting that Lovecraft has become this popular so you know, later after he was gone. You know, it is curious, but I'm not complaining. Boy. Come on. Give me one. I'm pacing. Come on, game. Show me where's one more thing. I don't see anything. That's... If I jump there, I'm dead. I don't want to... That can't be what I'm trying to do. It simply cannot be. Would he be proud of these games? Ooh, you're asking a difficult question. Because I don't know if he was ever around for... Like, when did Lovecraft perish? Like, was he around for any, like, major adaptations of his work in other mediums? I have no idea. Like, what would he think? Because you just never know. Because sometimes the people are really protective and curmudgeon-y about their work being adapted. Like, a good example is the I would hope that he is, because I think the visual representations are really good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would imagine that he would be approving of the visual look, but probably all of the adaptations miss probably the point of the story he was trying to tell, because the theme of Lovecraft stories is really intricate, and it's thought out to represent very specific emotions and sort of reactions from people. Like, let's make an example of this one, right? Like, the visual designs are really cool. That would work. However, if if you remember the story Shadow over Innsmouth, for example, the story where the detective or journalist or someone went into the city, was there maybe, let's say, 2-3 days, and then realized that the people were worshipping like a fish god thing, something or other, or were turned into fish people because of Lovecraft stuff. And when he realized that, he ran away from them for like a number of pages and then went mad. Like the realization of the fish people being fish people, or the people being fish people, was so bad that it was enough to drive the protagonist mad right then and there, and that's the end, basically. Whereas in this story, the fish people are just dudes. They walk around doing their dude stuff. They keep shops and inns, and they're fish people. They just are, and everyone's like, "Hi, fish person." You know, it's that's a really un-Lovecraftian themed appraisal of what a fish person is in the mythos of what we're dealing with here. So it trivializes the fish people in a way that Lovecraft wouldn't probably like, because it doesn't fit with the theme of his story of going mad. But the visual looks are very cool, and he'll probably like those. That's my guess I would go with. That the visual would be good, but the theme would be always missed if he would see this stuff. Okay. Where is evidence? Give evidence. There's gotta be something, right? Ah. Oh, gunpowder. That's probably not it. Because getting evidence gets... Ooh, activate lurk mode. That's fine. Yeah, cool. Like, if you're here in any capacity, I'm super grateful. I'm just glad you're here and you're still choose to lurk. That's no need to don't apologize. No need to be sorry. I'm just super appreciative of you being here at all. So don't. Big thumbs up. Yes. He strikes me as the sort of guy that would be freaked out by anything unfamiliar like futuristic computer technology. Ooh. That is not an unreasonable notion to say. That's fair. Sure. Yeah. I could see that, yeah. Clank. Absolutely. There's nothing more to see with this gun.
Emptied every...
Nah.
Shot dead. Point blank.
I know I'm just spending time here, but finding every piece of evidence gives experience points, and I want to have everything in order to... Because you need some evidence to... maybe it's the Mind Palace. Burnt Dock. Nah. Not really, no. Let's go ask the Harbor Master. Just maybe he'll have a clue about this place, and that'll be the thing I'm looking for now. Maybe. It's a little like it doesn't hold your hand, you know.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
Okay, what kind of man is Sanders?
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, captain. Treated his crew well.
Maybe he could pioneer a new subgenre of dystopian fiction, Skybleed's digital fish tentacle. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? About Titania.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
Where's Sanders now?
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Okay. New Mind Palace clue. Maybe that's a thing now. Nah, nope. Okay, so there's still something here, and I'm hell bent on finding it because again I want it to be complete because that means Pier N3. There was a thing about. Give me a minute. Investigation scenes. Icon appears when location is discovered. Color of the icon changes according to investigation progress. Icon is removed if case is complete. Yellow is all key evidence, and green is all evidence total. So. White is there's still something I'm just completely missing here. Could it be like on the other pier or something? Or more on the boat itself?
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Right. Good to know. But again, like detective vision doesn't immediately like it shows the dot maybe a little more clearly, but not it's not like an important thing as such. Again, I've seen this. It's nothing new here.
This would be Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
What am I missing? Wait, what? When did that happen? Game? Sure, fine. Okay, cool. Now we're talking.
You can't take me! Eat this!
I think he took you. I have an inkling. That's my detective galaxy brain reasoning going on.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
Cool.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Okay, a simple 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna guess. So 1 and
No more drink.
up.
All we've seen.
And
you telling me we ain't allowed
2,
rum?
and a
To the
3.
mare with you! Die!
Let's hope for the best. Let's see what
You
happens.
can't take me! Eat this!
Yes.
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Yay! And that is key evidence collected. All evidence. See that! See that! There! See what he's doing there! He's literally just... My man, it's not that bad! It's not that bad! Come on! Ah! Jesus! Ah! Good God. The harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the flight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Yeah, I saw that too, Clank. Yeah. Okay, cool, great, excellent. So, but that's all I can do with the Mind Palace, right? Those two don't fit. Okay, so what now? Wounded Sanders, medical aid. What? Surely, I mean, there is a hospital, right? Did they have medical records in the hospital? Let's go see. Hi. Doo-ba-doo-doo-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo.
The door won't budge.
Telephone booth. Take me to the hospital by means of teleport. Teleport booth. Thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Did they have medical records in the hospital of St. Mary? Let's find out. Yeah, the gun was so upset it clipped through his wrist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, but it's still that's a weird thing to do. Yeah, like his sanity meter was down like an inch, like 1/10. I was like, dude, it's not that bad. Jesus. Oh boy. There we go. Perfect. Hospital. I think it's just across here. Hi.
Find something you like.
I did a few of the... Oh, game. Game. There you are. Yeah, there's the archive. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for you. Wounded Sanders. Also, I think I might be on the bad side of the... I changed the side for a little bit too, because I wanted to show a thing. I can just put it back now. Okay. Wrong button. Give me a second. There. Yay! Awesome. Maybe he has a very small sanity pool to begin with. Yep, that seems like it, for sure. So, patients. After the flood. Surgery? Yes. Grimhaven Bay wounded. Peter Crowley, male 29, Oakmonter. Multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatment, facial surgery, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow, male 39, newcomer, deep gut wound to left shoulder. Deep cut wound to left shoulder. Broken collarbone, fractured scapula. Wound stitched, fracture set and bandaged. No trace of infection, evident prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Cool. Okay. So, evidence updated. We're doing a detective. It's... Can I talk to the doc about this? Hi.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Hehe. I feel like you will have if I go upstairs and have a look, but sure. So who would I talk to about that? Because the doctor don't say squat about it, so I'm not sure if there's any other talkable NPCs here. There's a free bed right there. You're lying. You're a lying man. Hi.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Well, I'm sure you won't. Okay, who else would I talk to except for people in the hospital about the... Do you talk about them? Nope. Nothing. Boo. I'll just take your stuff instead. Bye. Okay, so the other one is just go find the spot that the other evidence points me maybe into. Let's see. Sorry. So that would be this stuff. No, wait, that's not going to help me either. Okay, that... Huh. Okay. Let's think. Oh, sorry. So... Oh! Why did it become a... Okay. This became a crime, or an investigation scene, even. When... Okay. But the dog won't say shit to me, so what? It just doesn't talk, is the point. Oh! Oh! Maybe. I just remembered. Wasn't the basement the operating theater, or quote-unquote surgery, right? Well, I think that's the morgue, but give me a minute. Give me a minute. We'll find it. Don't worry. Damn. I was so sure. There's gotta be something. Gotta be something. Damn. I may have misremembered that. This looks more like the morgue. Oops. Okay, one more. So... Surgery, storage, Is some of them still in the beds, though, then? They looked like soldiers, the ones I saw, but... Hi?
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion.
Hi!
Fishing with dynamite.
Yes, that's you.
Hurts talking.
Ooh. Not in the port fight.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Why? Okay. Do I now go talk to... By dynamite. Can't talk to him. His hand is clipping through the sheets, but I suppose that's just the disease doing its thing, I'm sure. Let's check these people too.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
You're the other boy. Why did you lie?
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
My name is Triostix. I'm investigating the expedition. Well, I'm doing the both, really, but expedition is the more important one right now.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
So what happened?
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Albert survived.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Huh. Wow. Why?
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
So, what happened during the final dive?
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
What was the expedition look like? You could have been drinking for any reason. That can't be that important. What was the expedition looking for?
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Okay, fine. Let's ask it about the drinking as well.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Where was your last dive?
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy
Sounds
diver,
exciting.
Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
So where can I get the diving suit?
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Ship's log?
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Cool. Progress.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Right. Okie dokie. So, now we can... So, diving suit factory maybe at first? Sanders informed me expedition. Coordinates, anchor points with him. Diving suit first, because I think I need the diving suit to deal with the Okay. Mind Palace? Titania incident. The Titania crew went mad and started a massacre in the port as a result. Right. So that's all I can do here. Yeah, burned documents is the thing I can't really...
I warned you.
You did, it's fine. Curious that the hospital is still white, but I think what that means I'll probably just return to here later, unless the doctor can tell me stuff, because... Or unless there's something in the basement, after he told me about the stuff, but... let's see. Dum-da-dum-dum-da-dum-dum. Hi.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Heh. Right. I'll just check very quickly. Oh! Ha!
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
Hi! Lovely. Great, good. Always fun to see the tentacle things in my detective vision. It's very, yes. It suits the mind, you see, yeah. Ship's log. Yay! Titania. Ergen accident place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the crew reporting hallucinations. March 23rd. Distributed rum. Hopefully it will distract them. March 23rd again. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls. Asked for crates with tools. March 24th, sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after servicing deadline passed. March 24th, Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throckmorton, who is now completely unhinged, his madness disturbing, unsettling. March 24th, the crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat. They tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Oh, tried to stop them, yeah. Okay. That it? Yep. Yay! Success! Let's run away. Madness! Ah, fisheye perspective madness. No, there you are. Cool! Progress! I call progress. Very good progress, yes. Let's see here. So, okay. Case book. Diving suit place thing. Devil's Teeth, Opont Port. Yeah, but you need the, do you just have the waypoint to the factory? I can remove that one now. I don't see a waypoint to a factory about it. Yeah, like I know that Devil's Teeth is there, but that's a different. Nope. Huh. I am not sure. Diving factory. One more look. Oh, sorry. I had the wrong thing selected. I'm dumb. Sorry. Levy Coffin and Deep Shore Road. So... there. Of course it's underwater, but we'll it makes sense that the diving suit factory is underwater, because of course it is, yes. Let's just go with it. Here we are. Let's go. Boom. Making good progress. Sorry. Okay, let's just keep on going, and then when we reach the water, just take a boat as we always do. Take a boat. Taking a boat is good.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Here we are. Right, it's right there. So is there like a hole in the wall, or how do we do this? There is, good. Excellent. Hi. Oh, hi. Bye. Ooh, ooh. No, you don't. I'll show you like a... There, eat shovel. Saving bullets, you see. It's very economically conscious. Ooh, found a bullet too. Hello? Oh, right, they dissolve into nothing, right.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Don't be so negative, I'm sure it's fine. Do 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 do. They are. Can't carry any more shell casings though. I should probably build a few more bullets again. Cool. So there we go.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Well, I mean, rust builds character, you see, and drowning horribly in an ocean also builds character. Yes, I heard that. Give, thank you. Someone just had like a pile of gunpowder on their desk, like a. Okay, sure, fine. I'll just accept that. Not that I'm complaining, but where did you put the diving suit? It was bigger than you are. How does... Do I want to know? Like, he just... Diving suit. Listen. Do you have hiding places I don't know about? Should we have a talk about this? That's a... Yeah. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Right. Okay, so... Yep, that's all good. Now I can go. But I still need to find like a boat to get to the spot, right? I suppose that I probably won't just, you know... Oh, good. Not sure this will work, man. Because the water has man-eating eels in it. It's really bad. It like actually does. It's like no joke. It seriously does have that. Okay, actually, do I have a skill point? I do. Let's do some skill point distribution. I could carry a lot of more stuff if that's the thing I would want to do. Not bad. Double damage, sure. And reload that faster, sure. Let's go with that combo, sure, fine. Okay. Ooh, is that right? Jump in water. Lovely. And then to the boat. Okay, what do we do now? Case book. Because now I have a diving suit. Yeah, you say get there by boat, but do you mean like a small boat like this? Because I don't know about that, man. We'll see. It sounds risky. Well, let's find out, I suppose. Because the best thing you can do in a Lovecraft thing game is just go and just grab a diving suit and go in the ocean. That's the plan. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hi. All good? Cool. I mean, there was that tiny boat, but surely that's not the way I do this, right? Surely. Hi again.
The mayor's cursed these days.
We'll see. Surely you don't mean that boat, do you? You do. Well, let's take a tiny ass, like, boat, go out in the ocean, and use it as an anchor point for our diving suit. Wow! Sure, let's do that. Gonna be good. Yep, seems very legit, yes. Oh, it's an actual... Okay. For a hot second, I was like, wait, hold on. It's an... Yeah, okay. It's like an island... fine. Okay, that's a little more sensible all of a sudden. Right. Right, okay. Okay, there's like a lift and... Okay, fine. 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 I was like, wait. Right, okay, sure. I stand corrected. Well, we went down then. I'm sure it's fine. Cool. Oh. Deep breath, damn straight. Although, technically speaking, I've been below the surface before. I've jumped in the actual water in the city a number of times, and my head has gone under for a bit. That is below the surface technically, so... Oh, I actually play that. Yeah, cool. Oh no. Okay. Can someone call Will? I'm sure he'd love this. This would be exactly his thing. Oh, there actually is hostile creatures in here. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool, great. Harpoon stuns them. Flares light your way and distracts them. If damaged, hold to slowly recover your diving suit's pressure. Okay. This is gonna be either very cool or this is gonna suck. We'll see.
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
You reckon? Cool. So like, harpoon... That's the pressure thing. So let's take a harpoon. Yeah, but... Okay, here we go. The suit is very cool. I like it. It's like...
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
There hasn't been like a suit diving game like this in like ever. Like BioShock is close, but it's not quite there. Because it's a little sci-fi still there. This is a lot more like a, you know, this makes more sense, you know, or it's more realistic, and I like it. And also there's something like instinctively scary about going in this like hulky, bulky ass, huge iron whatever suit, and just that weighs like what, 150 kilos at least, probably. Like, yay, let's go into the bottom of the ocean. Whoa! Because, oof. Okay, university tools, great, good. Listen. I'm sure it's fine. Could... Listen, Mr. Super Kraken, let's maybe... Can we talk about this? Okay, how do I... Because the lamp leads me here, but... I don't see Oh, it is down there. Okay, so just... Hop? Yep. Apparently so. There's giant tentacle monsters in here. It'll be fine. It's just fine. Oh god, great, awesome, thanks. Thanks, game. I always wanted to see. Yeah. Oh. Right, of course I get hallucinations in here. Excellent. Oh no. No! 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 Just, could you go, please? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh no. Okay. Where's the... There's supposed to be a thing to look at in this thing, right? I'm not seeing a interact button. Oh! Well, that happened. Oh, we need to... okay.
He'll see you if you... No! You... No!
Right. Awesome. Can we go home? I suddenly realized I left the stove on. The porridge needs to be saved. Yes. Soup is hot. Should go back and deal with that instead. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going. Go. Go. I'm not doing that fight. Nope. Nope. Well, success? Maybe? Yay? Win? Oh, I just jumped off the... Oh, that's handy. Cool. Great, thanks. So, I'm super duper injured though. Just saying. Like, really, really injured. Luckily, I do have... Don't do drugs, kids. Yes.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Hi. Are you cool? Do you wanna talk about it? No? Just asking for a friend. Hi. Hello.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Uh-huh. Was your god Bugs Bunny? Is that is that the end, you know, the twist here? Because you're kind of doing like a rabbit there. What's up, Doc? You know? Okay. Right. Awesome. Yeah, this is gonna end well, I'm sure.
The suits are all cut up.
Uh-huh. Hello? Oh, there's another one of the boys who are probably a little nuts. I'll check if there's something in here. Nope. Hi. Are you hostile? Because I'd love to not fight any of you if I can avoid it. Hello.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Aha. I think you want a telescope. I think you'll find better results with that instead.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
It's just like in Sunday school.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
A
perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
I think what you're holding there is a fossilized, what's the word? The thing with the spiral-shaped prehistoric thing. That's an actual thing. Like, what's the word for it? The thing, that one, the thing with the thing. I don't remember anymore the word, but yeah. Cool. Okay, so but what am I like doing here? Hi.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Throgmorton. Let's make a good. There you are. Boom. Like, my mind only remembers the word trilobite, but that's the actual like the mite creature thing. That's not quite that the carapace sort of almost larva like seabed thing, but that's not that. That thing, I forget what that's called, but that's an actual thing. Yay, bonfire! Can we be Dark Souls? Right. Oh. Okay. Oh. Prehistoric stuff. Yeah. That is a fair point. Sure. I like it. It's very photogenic. Sometimes you just have to take a screenshot, you know? Anything else? Don't have any idea, no. But I should talk to... Madness on the Titania. The outbreak of madness on the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on the lifeboat to stop it. Albert was the source of this madness. Albert Throgmorton was the source of the madness and No. That's not right. That's a wrong idea. Gotta be. But that's the thing. It's an open-ended mind palace. It's we'll get through it. Oh! Huh. Save the survivors. I can't leave the survivors to die here. Even if their madness may influence others, this was not their fault. Or I have to abandon the survivors. Their infectious madness is too dangerous to bring on the surface. They knew the risks. Oh! I'm trying to think back. Is the madness infectious? And I think it is. But, couldn't there be like a safe way to put them in the asylum and call it a day, you know? I don't know. I'm gonna save them. I'm just gonna say, like, honestly, doesn't a lot of Lovecraft stories have like that one dude who's in the asylum anyway, and it's fine. Except that when the protagonist meets the dude, then things go haywire. But it's details. Okay. How do I help them, though? Like, do I just take them by the hand and go? Is that an option? Oh!
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Okay, so maybe this first, then the
We enter the temple the moment
then this
they take the
second,
key seal. Get ready to cut up their
and this third.
What? It's
Forget them!
Maybe?
Get the seed and the seal now!
An expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Cool. All evidence collected. Good. I was worried for a bit. Okay, how do I help you? Can I help you?
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Okay, apparently I can't. Mind Palace. Back to Mind Palace. Burnt documents, underwater artifact. The Innsmouthers plot. The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet the one who took it. At least they probably have an idea. But again, Albert was super not the source of the madness, though. I don't know. I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harry. Yeah, sure. I can do that, though. Again, I know it's risky to bring, you know, Lovecraft madness back up, but I'm trying to see what the good guy option does. Will it punish me in some severe way or not? I don't know. It's going to be interesting, at least. But, so I just go back up the same way I came? Is that the option now? Oh! Okay. Depending on how deep that is, I wouldn't go up that way. Let's put it like that. That's gonna hurt. And you're probably gonna die. Honestly. Oops. That's like, you know, ears gone, everything gone, internal or this. Nope. Yay, on the boat. Yeah, maybe don't do that fast. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you're dizzy now, man. You don't need to be mad for that. Like, that happens when you go up that fast. Also, that's a different outfit that I'm wearing. Hi. Oh, awesome. Dream visions. Here we go. Gonna be good. It's a rock. With symbols. Pull it out. Don't just... Okay. Like, if I have an eel, I don't like... I just... Eel. You know? If I have fire, that's good too, but eel off. Well, no, it's not good, but I don't just like, oh no. I actually try to remove it, like, by reflex. Even if it's maybe not the most healthy option. I know because they do that. But still, I don't like, oh no. Oh no. That's a weird, you know, instinctive reaction. Have you ever had an eel on your hand? It's very weird. It's like, oh, well, that's a thing. Then I have. It's very, yes. I have, yeah. Not the big black kind. It was on a lake. There were these maggot worm eels, these sort of more light colored, like almost clear, like light yellow, very thin. Let's say in terms of like millimeters, like 1.5 millimeters wide, which translates in the weird system into. It's like sorry about that. Let's go out on a limb and say like maybe 4 out of 64 inches, like a tiny, like a width, maybe length of let's say a matchbox, and a one like that. It burrowed into my index finger when I was like doing some fishing on a pier, and like oh, and like it was quite something. Yay, loading them again. Oh, I'm in here.
Never again, they say.
Right. I'm in the hotel room again. Very cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Oh, wait, I should probably... So, wait, the wind coat is the option I always go with now, and I also now have the fisherman, which is... I guess it would blend in, but... You know, plague... That's because I did the doctor quests. I kind of like that. That's pretty fun. Master Sleuth will probably come from doing all of the... Excuse me? Vishanka. Right. I want to say Frogwares may be a Ukrainian developer, so that might explain what this is, but... Is everyone in for Plague Doctor? That's what it looks like on the back there. Is everyone in for a Plague Doctor? the option. I kind of want to. I really want to. It might get a little old on the facial like dialogues, but just for a bit. I want to. I really want to. Yeah, let's do Plague Doctor. Oh boy. Hell yeah. I like it. I want to know if they will just like remove the mask when I now talk to people, or will I just talk to people like this and hey, I'm private detective. Oh god, that's good. That's really good. Okay, but I desperately need a bathroom break. I'll be back in like just 5 minutes, maybe 10. Just no more than this. A few minutes, 5 something. I'll probably cut off the YouTube vid here, and I'll do another recording immediately after. So I'll just hope so. You know, if you're on YouTube, if you've enjoyed this, please do drop a like or a subscribe or even share or comment if you want to. And I will hopefully see you again next time.